Hello again, YouTube. It's Skylar, and welcome back to my face. And in today's video, I'm going to be exploring why trans people have always existed and will always be here. One of the key takeaways from this video, I hope, is that people understand that being trans is not something that you do. Being trans is something that you are. Trans people have existed throughout the dawn of human civilization, always existed, and will continue to exist indefinitely into the future for as long as the human race continues to be around. And that's because being trans is something that is inherent to the human condition. It is not something that is separate from it. Not an ideology, but rather a genealogy. And this is really important right now because of what's been going on recently in the news. A lot of unsavory policies are being pushed forward by different administrations and different people in power, and it's very sad and it's very unfortunate, and it doesn't have to be this way. And I think it all comes down to the misunderstanding, the core misunderstanding of what trans people are. In society, in the human race, there will always exist, no matter what, a certain percentage of people that are transgender. It cannot be removed, it cannot be extracted, it cannot be divorced from human existence. It is inherent, like I said, to something akin to being left-handed or being gay, lesbian, or bisexual. There is no way around it. There is nothing you can do. It's just something that is. And it's something that should be celebrated in society rather than shunned and admonished. And I'd like to see a day where we go back to that, because there are instances throughout history where trans people were openly celebrated and revered by their societies. The vernacular may not have been necessarily transgender, but the concept of somebody being assigned one birth sex when they were born and identifying not as that congruent sex or gender is prevalent throughout all histories and all cultures. It's something that will not go away and is not going to go away. And trying to fix the problem is only going to make people miserable and hurt a lot of people, unfortunately. And we're seeing the results of that right now. The impetus of that being that trans people are, for historically already being a repressed minority group, it's gotten quite substantially worse. And it's really sad, because it's just, why? Why do people have to do this? Why do people have to treat it? I know what the reason is that people have been force-fed misinformation. News outlets have catered historically to demagoguery and disinformation and, hatred, to be perfectly honest. And before I end this video, I just want to make sure that everybody understands that being transphobic or having animosity towards trans people or any minority in general, that is not an original thought. That is a learned behavior. Somebody had to teach the person that's hating that behavior. And my hope is that through time and education, people come to realize and unlearn the damaging ideological patterns that they've been acclimated to, so that we can see a more prosperous and compassionate society overall. But with that said, please remember, if you enjoy my content, to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help keep me motivated to keep making new content and more productive content. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.